if you ever go to Costa Rica and you go to La Fortuna and you go to the Arenal volcano, it's actually illegal to climb to the top of that volcano. It's against the law, right? Now, I'm not saying I did that anyways, but hypothetically, if I was to do something like that, this is how I would go about doing it. And I'm not telling you this to encourage you to go and do it, but you need to be well informed in case you do decide to do it, because it's not for the weak, right? It's really not. It's hypothetically, it's very physically challenging, right? Once you get to La Fortuna, I stayed in a resort called the Magic Mountain, hotel or Magic Mountain Resort, right? It's at the base of this volcano, right? And if you get out, it's a hill. You go up this little inclined hill, and the hotel's right on the left. Volcano's right in the back. If you go out of that hotel and you make a right and you go down a half a block, on your left, you're going to see this restaurant in there. And that restaurant looks like an open air tiki bar, basically. Costa Rica doesn't use air conditioning in any of their restaurants. It's just something you got to get used to, man. A lot of it's open air, right? Even though it is illegal to go to the top of that volcano, there are people within the community, mostly farmers, who, for what I hear, $100 will get you to the top of that volcano. And yeah, hypothetically, that's what the cost is. And most waiters and most taxi cab drivers in that area, once they get to know you a little bit, can introduce you to those people, hypothetically, if that's what you want to do. Now, so if you were to do this, these are the things that you have to be careful about. Number one is that volcano is semi-active. And there is, not recent, but there have been lava flows, and lava rocks don't seal all the way. So there you can step in certain places and go down to your knee. And you have to, because of the illegal nature of going to the top of that volcano, you have to do it at night, right? And I was told that you had to get to a certain point on the volcano during the day, then a guide would show up and take you to the top and bring you back down before the sun was up. And you're not allowed to film up there because it's illegal, and you get to leave and they have to stay there. And also, too, you don't want to be on film committing a crime that they take fairly serious over there, actually, in another country. The scary part about Costa Rica, man, is actually the snakes. Costa Rica has 122 different types of snake species. 20 of them are venomous, and 4 of them are deadly. And if you don't know the difference between venomous and deadly, is that depending on the size of man you are, or person you are, if you got bit one of the venomous ones and say it got you through the boot, you would probably be in a lot of pain, but you would be able to get down the mountain in time, or the volcano in time, and get to some medical assistance. If you took a strike from one of the 4 deadly ones they have, you're never coming off that volcano, right? They'll tell you that's why it's illegal. But the people that I happened to speak to said that, they just don't want people messing around up there for the reasons we're about to get into, because they think it'll hurt tourism, right? It's a big tourism thing. Costa Rica is a great place, by the way. It's really up and coming. So the dangers of going up that volcano at night are, number one, it's illegal. Number 2, if you break an ankle or twist a knee, you're on your own. They'll let you know that, hypothetically. If you get bit by a snake and you die, they'll leave you there. You're on your own, right? So we'll get you up and get you down. This isn't, some type of escort service where they guarantee your safety, right? So you are taking some of your life in danger, right? But hey, not saying I would have done it, but you got to risk it to get the biscuit, boys. And so anyways, that's how you would go about doing it, hypothetically, if you were going to ever do that in that area. And I will tell you that everybody down there is chill. Everybody's nice. I never once felt like I was in any danger from any of the locals that were down there in the area, right? So Yeah. Costa Ricans have a really good group of people, right? So anyways, that's how you would get up to the volcano, and that's how you would get back down. And you need to be in shape because it is about it's an all night thing. It really is. It's tough, right? So from what I've been told, right? And you will sweat and everything you got to carry up there. You carry your water and stuff like that as well. So anyways, that's what that was, or how you would do it if you want to do it on your own.
Subscribe now and turn on notifications to join us on this extraordinary journey into the unknown.